Alright, hello everyone, this is Spawnbroker, and welcome to another first-person gameplay commentary. Today we're going to be talking about Axe. So Axe is a interesting hero. He is one of the only heroes in Dota 2 that I would call a tank. So we're going to talk about his abilities really quick for those of you who don't know the hero. So his first ability is a taunt. It taunts everyone in a small radius around him to attack him, and it gives him bonus armor. His second ability is Battle Hunger, and it has a fairly large range, and you basically put it on a hero, and it causes that unit to be slowed and take damage, take quite a bit of damage over time until they get a last hit or kill something. And Axe will gain a small amount of movement speed for everyone that's affected with Battle Hunger. So Battle Hunger recently got a major buff, and it increases his speed as well as does a lot more damage. So it actually is probably Axe's best spell. So I'm going to be maxing Battle Hunger first, and one of the problems with Axe that you're going to find when running a Battle Hunger build is you're going to run out of mana very quickly. So I'm going to talk about that and that's going to affect my item build as well. So his third ability is a counter ability where he will counterattack, dealing damage to everybody around him with a 17% chance to do that. And that is what allows him to do a lot of damage in team fights, because he usually ends up getting focused. His ultimate is the Slam Dunk. It's a culling blade. It immediately kills an enemy unit if it's under a certain hit point percentage. And this also got buffed recently. It gives everyone within a 600 radius 25% speed for 6 seconds if you kill someone with it. So I'm going to go ahead and start the game, and we'll talk about everything that happens. Okay. Alright. There we go. So it's usually always a good idea to start with a stout shield on Axe, and you always want to get your regen, and I just filled up with branches. So I saw my team, and I looked at my team, and I thought Windrunner was going to go bottom. I thought Nature's Prophet was going to be in the jungle, Shadow Demon would be mid, and I thought that I would either be laning top with either Windrunner or Juggernaut. So I figure here, okay, I'll just be laning with Juggernaut, that's fine. Nature's Prophet's going to go bottom, whatever. Doesn't really matter too much to me. It's like, oh, okay, Nature's Prophet's going to jungle. And I did pick up my counter at level 1. It's usually the best idea to get 1 or 2 levels of your counter early, because it is a really good ability early on in the game. So here I'm going down to check the rune at 0 minutes and just do some rune control. See Windrunner warding the small camp, or warding the pull spot down in that jungle, so that's good. And here, I see something weird. Crystal Maiden pauses the game, but I notice that Nature's Prophet is going up into the lane for no reason. So I start to think to myself, oh, do they want me to jungle? I don't know. I'm not real sure. I don't like jungling with Axe. I actually think he's a bad jungle hero. So let me explain when I say he is a bad jungle hero. Just because your hero can survive in the jungle and he can jungle does not mean he should be there. Perfect example. Lone Druid is a perfect example of this. Lone Druid is such a dominating presence in the lane that just because he can jungle effectively doesn't mean he should. Same thing with Axe. Axe can be a very dominating presence in the lane. So here I notice Pugna, and I decide to go after Pugna because I have a stout shield, and why not? Get some harass in there. That's awesome. So I'm starting to get confused, and I'm like, oh crap, Nature's Prophet is going to be supporting in the lane. We can't do a tri-lane, so I guess I am jungling. So I come around here just to see if I can make something happen against this Tide Hunter. And I do some good body blocking. Unfortunately, Nature's Prophet did not level Sprout, so we do not get the kill. So that was disappointing. But now I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna do a jungle. So here I notice some trolls. They shouldn't be too hard to kill, and I go after them. Now, if you'll notice when I'm jungling, I'm not killing creeps that are low health. I'm leaving them up because I want them to continue hitting me, so I can continue getting the chance that I will get a counter. So I get Battle Hunger at level 2. Because as I said, I'm going to be maxing Battle Hunger first. It's a great ability, it's fantastic, and it is really effective. Especially at ganking. And so here, I'm going to go do the small camp. Usually the small camp is going to be your bread and butter. It's what you want to be doing most often at the lower levels in the jungle because it is the easiest camp and it's the least likely to deal as much damage to you. And so here the camp is going to respawn at 2 minutes. So I almost mess it up, but it does respawn. So that was good by me. And as you can see, I'm switching up my targets based on who has the most hit points because, as I said, I do want them to be still hitting me. Here I put a second level encounter just to make my jungling a bit easier. I could have put a second level in Battle Hunger here instead, but I didn't. So I'm doing pretty good. I'm level 3 at 2.5 minutes. That's not bad. And I get pretty low here, which I did not realize there was a ward there. If I had known there was a ward there, I would not have done this. So I pop my salve. And here I'm looking at mid, thinking maybe I can go up there, but mid just backed off, so there's no ganks. I let the camps respawn, and I go back up to do the small camp again. And here I'm running low on hit points, so I figure I'll come in and try and scare the lane a little bit. They did ward the pull spot, so that's unfortunate for our lane, but not a huge deal. So here I get caught by Tide Hunter and Pugna, and I do give up first blood. So that was unfortunate, but I did get a Battle Hunger off on the Tide Hunter, which does quite a bit of damage to him. This Furion is really bad. So here I'm trying to figure out what to buy. I just settle on boots, and I get some Tango for some more regen. I get a Tango for some more regen. They might get a kill on the Pugna, but probably not. Oh, they do. Wow. Cool.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So even though I gave up first blood, which kind of sucks, I just go back to farming in the jungle.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And that is the power of Axe, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you get really lucky on counters.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Whenever you have extra mana, sometimes it's a good idea to Battle Hunger a creep, just because it'll go down faster. And here I notice the small camp is respawned again, so I go and do it again.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I get really unlucky with counters there. So here, I'm level 5, and I'm going to start looking for places to go do some ganking. Because I'm high enough level, and I have boots, that I can probably pick off some supports in lane. So here, I notice Crystal Maiden right there, and I ping her, and I'm like, I'm going to go on her. Come on, guys. throw down a Battle Hunter Hunger that slows her, speeds me up a bit. It also does a lot of damage to her over time. Now here I'm just looking for a good opportunity. And now that I've attempted a gank, I leave Windrunner to her farm again, and I start farming in the Radiant jungle. So I don't want to mess with rock golems. I don't really like the Ursas. So I just go to their small camp. The main reason I didn't want to mess with those two big creeps, the rock golems and the Ursas, is because I don't have a lot of regen right now, and I need to wait until I get my Vanguard before I can start doing that, because I am in the enemy jungle, and I do want to be able to gank the lane. Windrunner seems to be doing a decent job down here.
Middle tower is under attack.
And here I find Crystal Maiden. So hey, I throw down a Battle Hunger and then I taunt her. Windrunner gets a fantastic shackle, and we manage to trap Anti-Mage in the bushes between him and a creep. So between me and a creep. So we get 2 kills there, which is really good. Now I grab the Ring of Health because I want regen so that I don't have to go back to base, and because I'm going to be building a Vanguard as my first major item. So now I feel like I can take on these rock golems.
Not so winded now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So as you can see, I'm really low mana pretty much all the time, now that I am, you know, a bit higher level and I'm trying to spam Battle Hunger all the time. So my next item is going to be a Mana Boots. Probably. Because I really feel like Axe really wants mana in order to spam Battle Hunger in the mid game. So Mana Boots is just really good on him. Plus, it's just great on support type heroes. And here I get an auto attack in, and I throw down a Battle Hunger on the Phantom Assassin.
Radiant's middle tower.
And Windrunner manages to get a kill because Phantom Assassin was really low for my Battle Hunger. So here, my team kind of wants to push this lane, so I just come in here and I start tanking up these creeps. And since I'm Axe, I can do that, and I will just kill the creeps, and they won't go to the tower and defend the tower. So that's a good way to push a lane, help push a lane as Axe, is just have all the lane creeps attack you. And now we have free reign on the tower. Looks like a bit of an issue. Windrunner's going to take a fall. And I Battle Hunger a creep because I'm awesome. So here I notice I have 1,000 gold, and I am perpetually low on mana, so I'm going to go buy an energy booster for my Mana Boots.
Double damage.
This Furion didn't really do much to help out a lot in this game. It was kind of frustrating to play with him because, you know, he wasn't farming because he was trying to play a more support-oriented Furion, but he wasn't really supporting either. He wasn't doing too much. I don't think I ever saw him teleport in for a gank. Here I'm just doing some farming in the lane. Furion coming down to try and help push.
Radiant's middle tower
And
is
since
under
we're up
attack.
against an anti-mage, there's not much he can do against this, but I do see Crystal Maiden and Phantom Assassin coming. So I throw down a Battle Hunger on the Phantom Assassin because I know she can't really get too many last hits right now. She does get one, but I throw down another Battle Hunger right after she does. And since I'm at level 4 Battle Hunger, this is probably going to kill the Phantom Assassin. And here I Battle Hunger Pugna. I think about diving, but then I notice, you know, he can probably use his ultimate on me, so that sucks. Phantom Assassin does take the fall to my Battle Hunger. And here I go in just to you know, and here I'm trying to juke. Okay. So there I did go in to distract them a little bit, and I tried to juke the anti-mage, but he got me with his ultimate. Now I'm going to pick up finish up my magic wand.
Nice.
Shadow Fiend doing some awesome raises there. Pretty cool. So the game is going okay for our team. We're up in kills. And I just got my magic wand, so I'm about 1100 away from my Vanguard, so not bad. Very nice spin by Juggernaut there to avoid the Tide ultimate. I notice mid is getting pushed a bit, so I go in there to get a little bit of farm and push the lane.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And I am going to max Counter Helix second. So here, this was a big mistake by the enemy team. They did not deny their middle tower. So since they didn't deny their middle tower, I was just able to walk in there and get it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So here we're coming in for a gank on the top lane, because we notice they're still over here. And we find a Phantom Assassin. She blinks away and then runs, so that sucks. I throw a Battle Hunger down on Pugna because he's not anywhere near any creeps. It also has an added benefit of making me faster. I throw another Battle Hunger on the Phantom Assassin, making me even faster. Also slows her down.
Tower has fallen.
So here I'm just going to try and follow. I throw down another Battle Hunger on the Phantom Assassin. And now I Battle Hunger the Pugna, and I'm going to try and ultimate him as soon as I can, if possible. I'm just making sure to keep the Battle Hunger up, and Windrunner gets the kill.
Take my advice.
So as you can see, throwing down Battle Hungers on random people, even when we're not team fighting, really helps out. It's a really great harassment tool. It's especially good on support heroes who don't have good attack animations. Unfortunately, I threw one down there on the Tide. He immediately got a last hit, so kind of my mistake there. But not a huge deal, because I have a lot of mana, because I've got mana boots. Now I'm going to go finish up my Vanguard, get my Vitality booster. I run into Anti-Mage, but he knows he can't kill me. Or maybe he doesn't. So I give him a parting battle hunger as I run away. So now that I have a Vanguard, I can pretty much farm jungle creeps with no reservations. They're not going to do any damage to me at all. So I haven't managed to get off a good ultimate, but I have done some nice Battle Furies or Battle Hungers in the game so far. So I Battle Hunger on Anti-Mage just to get him harassed down a bit. Unfortunately, he did drain my mana, so I was not able to ult him. And here I battle hunger the Phantom Assassin, and now I can almost definitely tell you she's gonna die. I just get another last hit or two in.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And since I'm fast and she's slowed, it's an easy kill. And here, Crystal Maiden goes in, and I try and get off a taunt, but I've managed to fail. So the next item that I want as an axe is a Blink Dagger, because Axe is really good at initiating, because he has a his taunt is basically a CC ability. It makes people attack him, and he can just jump in there and taunt people, and then his team can come in and follow up. So Blink Dagger is really good on Axe after Vanguard. Here I get caught out a little bit. Anti-mage chasing me. Very nice shackle by the Windrunner. I managed to pick up the kill. I Culling Blade the Crystal Maiden, but then I get killed by the Pugna.
Radiant's bottom tower
So that Culling Blade was a little late on the Crystal Maiden. I did not know if that would kill her, so I was kind of hesitant to do it because I really wanted to kill her. But then I just decided, you know what, screw it. She's doing way too much damage to me with this ultimate, and it did manage to just barely get it. I'm making sure to have some teleport scrolls in my inventory at all times, and I'm just saving up for my blink. So as you can see, this way of playing Axe is very beneficial to the team. It slows. If you put Battle Hunger on as many people as you possibly can, you slow the enemies. So here I taunt Phantom Assassin, I put a Battle Hunger on her. It slows enemies, it speeds you up, it just generally helps you out a lot. And here I'm just like, screw it, I can kill her. Throw down another Battle Hunger. And she is losing a lot of hit points very quickly. And here I throw down another Battle Hunger just to hopefully finish her off. And I unfortunately am not able to get the kill, so I back off. And oh look, free money.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
So here I see Pugna, Battle Hunger on Pugna.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Nature's Prophet got out of position and just nuked down, so that sucked. And since nothing's going on, I'm just gonna go into the lane and get some jungle, get some creeping. This is another good way to farm in the lane, is to just go and taunt all the creeps. And now my team doesn't seem to want to push at all, which is kind of weird because the enemy team is going to win late game. So I'm just going to go into the jungle and farm, because I'm really close to my blink. So it's 20 minutes, I go and check to see if the rune is there, and I do get an illusion rune. So that's pretty cool. I make sure to make my hero go first because my illusions will body block me if I get a Battle Hunger off on someone. And here I'm just like, what? I'm Axe. I go first all the time. Battle Hunger on Pugna. And I'm still like, hey, I'm Axe. I don't give a fuck. I ult the Crystal Maiden, and Tide ults, and he cleans up my entire team. Juggernaut's doing some doing a really good job though, but unfortunately everyone else on my team is dead. So that was a really bad fight for us. I'm not sure how it went so badly when I got the Crystal Maiden down really quickly, but it did.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
So here I take a look at Nature's Prophet's items, and he has an Orb of Venom and a Medallion, and that's it. And I'm like, oh my god, what is going on in this game?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And I'm sad that I still do not have my
Dire's
Blink
middle
Dagger.
tower has fallen.
So I'm gonna go back into the jungle and farm some more, because why not?
Radiant's bottom tower is under
This is
attack.
part of the problem with Axe, is if your team doesn't support you or doesn't, realize how much of a man you are, then
Radiant's bottom tower is
they
under
will
attack.
not do very well, because they will. Oh, and Furion here steals all of my jungle creeps. That's awesome. Fantastic, Furion. Yeah, I mean, if your team doesn't follow you into fights, then you're going to do badly as Axe. That's just how it goes. So here I'm just trying to get my farm up as fast as possible so I can get my blink before my team does something stupid. About 150 away. And there are no jungle creeps left. So I'm like, what do I do? Oh no. There's no enemies to kill. There's no jungle creeps to kill. What is an Axe to do? I noticed Phantom Assassin up there farming. I'm like, we could probably do something. Push this lane a little bit. And I'm like, yay, Blink Dagger! I'm like, where is my team? Why are we all off in the woods farming? Why do we not have a flying courier at 23.5 minutes? Nature's Prophet. Windrunner. I think at this point I actually did say something to my team. I'm like, why are we all farming? We're not going to win late game. Phantom Assassin Anti-Mage is going to outcarry us. So why are we not pushing? So I'm like, hey, I'm Axe. And I jump in there and I go on Pugna. Because that's what Axe does. He jumps in there. Looks like Tidehunter messed himself up a bit and was hanging out in the woods. That's pretty funny. I didn't even notice that when I was playing. I had no idea. So, Battle Hunger does a lot of damage. It took like a third of Pugna's health. It was pretty good. So here I'm like, I just want to jump on fools. I'm Axe. That's what Axe does. And my team is like, no, we want to farm. So here I'm like, catapult! Woo! My team comes back. Axe has a team. Axe doesn't need teams. Here, Phantom Assassin is farming up here, so I jump in, I taunt her, Battle Fury, or Battle Hunger, and she starts running away. So that really sucks. Nice Omni Slash by Juggernaut. Picks up the kill. And here I'm like, attack me! And then my entire team is like, yeah, you know what? We didn't really like you very much anyways, Axe. So, I died.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I was really confused after that one. I was like, where did they all go? Yeah, I was being a bit aggressive by jumping in on that, but I was kind of I wasn't expecting them to take the long way around. I was expecting them to just follow me and be like, "Okay, let's do this."
Dire's top tower is under attack.
'Cause that's what you got to do when Axe is on your team, man. You just got to man up. It's just hard to be as manly as Axe is when he's on your team. You know, he intimidates people, and you know, rightfully so. So here I decided to go farm top for a bit, because nobody's farming it, and I'm gonna push the lane. Looks like there's a 5-man Radiant push going on in mid. So I'm like, that doesn't look good. But they're not pushing. I don't see them. Looks like they're chasing Brown. So I'm like, alright. If they're going to chase someone, I'm just going to come in here, start pushing their towers down. Because I'm Axe. Axe doesn't care about towers. Axe is a very fun hero to play. He just doesn't care. He goes in, he's like, "Oh, sorry, were you trying to farm?" He doesn't care if his team's behind him. He just does things. So I see Phantom Assassin down there again, and I'm like, wonder if I can do anything. So I misclick, and I accidentally taunt instead of Battle Hunger. So that was funny. Here I notice Anti-Mage up here. He blinks away, so I'm like, well, jungle. This is a very boring game. I was kind of confused about why my team was farming so much, but whatever.
Come to Axe.
Looks like we're gonna do some top pushing. Or not. They just make me think they are, and then they run away. And here we see a lone Pugna, and we're like, we should probably do something about this, huh? Tide comes in, I blink in, and I'm like, attack me! Battle Hunger on Pugna. I'm pretty sure Pugna is gonna die to this no matter what, so I Battle Hunger him anyways, again, just to make sure that he actually dies.
Cut you like cordwood.
Correct, Axe. You did cut him like cordwood. And now we are finally gonna push. Holy crap.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So many mana boots.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
This is what Furion should have been doing all game. So here I'm like, let's kill the Crystal Maiden.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
My ultimate was on cooldown, so I was not able to actually ult her, so I just Battle Hungered her. She was gonna die anyways. Pretty cool. We do get a buyback from the Crystal Maiden. Pretty awesome. Here I make Anti-Mage attack me, and I'm like, oh no, I'm out of mana. Keep running out of mana because of Anti-Mage. Kinda lame.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks is fallen.
So we get 1 Rax, pretty cool. And the second Rax, and we all decide to back off. And now we're like, let's go get that tower. Luckily, the lane was pushed.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It looks like they're not, their carries are not up yet, so they can't defend this. So that was a big win for us. We got the mid racks and the top tower. And now I am pretty fed at this point, so I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna get a heart. So I buy my Reaver. And there I'm pinging the bottom lane, because I'm like, we should be pushing bottom now. I really like the new models for the ancient lizard creeps. They're pretty cool. So now it looks like it's just going to be me and Shadow Fiend pushing this tower because nobody else wants to. They just want to farm all day. Oh no, I got caught in the trees. Well, this is embarrassing. You know, Axe, you have a giant two-handed axe. Why? This makes no sense. Why are you stuck in trees? Breaking my immersion. Okay, so I'm like, alright, if we're not going to push, at least Roshan with me. So here I was trying to battle hunger on Roshan, but it wouldn't let me. Apparently you cannot use battle hunger on ancient creeps and Roshan, so interesting. That was something I didn't know before going into this game. I don't play Axe very often. He's not one of my favorites. I mean, he's a fun hero to play, but I don't really like the tank type heroes. I prefer carries and supports with stuns. Furion stealing all my jungle farm again. Awesome. Very nice ward by Windrunner. Pretty cool. And here I'm like, yeah, attack me! And slam dunk! Slam dunk him! Do it! Yes! Slam dunk. Finally got a good one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So as you can see, battle hungering people before team fights, when you're just like poking each other, battle hungering people during that time is really effective. And the more people you can put battle hunger on, the faster Axe goes. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice little side effect.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Nice Tidehunter ultimate. Phantom Assassin comes in here, and I'm like, attack me. And I battle hunger her, but she gets right-clicked down. Here I'm like, I want to kill him, but I can't. So I'm like, oh, I might be able to get a slam dunk. Maybe. Maybe. Yes!
I said good day, sir!
That's probably the most fun thing about Axe, is slam dunking people. I love it. So that's a double Rax. Pretty cool. And there's really not much else to do in this game besides win.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Alright, well, if you enjoyed this game, please subscribe and like the video and leave any comments in the comments section, and I will make sure to read them. And if you have any suggestions or videos that you want to see, anything like that, please let me know. And this is how you play jungle Axe and how you effectively play him in team fights. So there you go, and I hope you guys enjoyed this game commentary, and we'll just watch the finish, and I'll make sure to leave the scoreboard up real quick. So once again, thanks for watching. This is Spawnbroker, and this was my first-person gameplay commentary for Axe. I will see you guys next time. Ooh, I got a bracer. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm out.